G'day guys, Brendan here with SMT. Back with another video now. Now we're finishing off, it's part 2 of our breast massage technique series. And this is really going into more sort of nipple play. So this will be much more into like the throwing in regular sort of foreplay into your massage, full body sensual massage technique. So at this point in the massage, in case you haven't jumped over the channel and seen the rest of my videos, I'll basically go through a very thorough step-by-step guide of a sensual full body massage routine for a woman. And we've actually we've pretty much done everything at this point of the massage that I've been through over on the channel. Now we've worked a lot on healing through the yoni, aka the vulva, aka the vagina, and now we're sort of like moving the sexual energy back up through the breasts, and this part is really going to focus on stimulation more than anything else. So there are lymphatic massage techniques you can utilize for the breasts, which are very healthy. I don't go into those much at all. This is a bit more of a sort of like romantic, sensual and erotic sort of massage. So now we have built up, we've shown some techniques in previous videos which have gone through breast massage techniques, but not involving the nipple because we're sort of building that anticipation. Now we're going to cut that anticipation with a knife, and we're going to go through some techniques to stimulate the breasts. So what we can do is also go back to our routine where we sort of like go starting from her inner thighs, then running up her hips, up her torso, and then as we go over the breasts, rather than going in between the breasts like we usually do with this long sweeping technique that we've done before, which is a fundamental tantric massage technique. This one we're going to actually switch it up a bit. So we're actually going over the breasts, and we're going to graze the nipple with our palm. So to give you an idea of how sensitive this should be to start off with, because this will be literally in this already very long massage that we've given her, this is going to be the first time we actually touch a nipple. So to give you an idea how soft you want to go the first time, if you can rub both your fingers together and try to feel your fingerprint, that's how soft you want to go. So it's very soft, and and this is with the palm. So we're just grazing over very softly, and then we're going to come up to the collarbone, give the traps a bit of a rub. Even from that angle it still works well. Usually you do it from behind, but even here still works well just to give the traps a rub, and then down the arms again. Give the hands a good little squeeze. It's a good little connection sort of thing you can do between you and your recipient, and then come back up the arms again, back around the shoulders, back down the collarbones, give the traps a squeeze, and then back down again, grazing over the nipple with your palm like that, and very soft. And then back down the body, back down the legs. Do that a few times. Keep that routine going if you want to, like the big sweeping shape from the hands up around the shoulders, down the body, down to the inner thighs. Keep that going. But then when you get to the breast, maybe do a few circles over the breasts where you're just touching the nipple with the palm of your hand, and then go back to it again. This all sort of really builds up the tension, because typically the more sensitive part of the nipple is actually the areola. So the tip is still not the most sensitive part. So we still haven't touched the most sensitive part for a lot of women, which is the areola. Anyway, part 2 of the video, I'll squeeze everything in now, because this will be the final video we do on our little mini series of the breast massage techniques. We sort of talked about in the previous video the different sensations between your tongue, so the top side of your tongue and the underside of your tongue. Underside is softer, top side is a bit rougher. So you can play around with both those sensations and see which one she likes when you are licking a nipple, which is what we'll kind of build up to after we do a few of the grazes with our palm. So yeah, another thing, you can also still just use your hands if you want to as well. You can also just like rub the nipple like that, going back and forth like that. Again, very gentle at first, and also just squeezes. And you can do little pulls where you actually pull out half an inch and then come back. Everything's very slow and very gentle at first. Although once women are warmed up, a lot of women, you'll notice they will actually, their nipples will harden. So that's a good way of knowing that you are doing a good job, because that's generally is a good signal that she is getting aroused and really enjoying what you're doing. Another thing is, some women will actually want you to be a lot rougher than you initially think. So everyone you first start with, and everyone to begin with, go gentle, go soft, and encourage lots of communication, lots of feedback. It's far better for a woman to want you to be harder and more. I used to have a woman who I was with who was fantastic, and she used to tell me, Brendan, be meaner. And this is even after we'd been together several times. She would always be like, Brendan, you can be meaner. And I'm like, yes, I know, but it's like, and she would literally, you know, like me to actually kind of like bite on her nipples. Like, that's how hard she wanted it. So there's definitely different spectrums. Most women I've been with aren't that extreme, but some of them really like that. So it's all about communication. It depends on what she enjoys. But again, to my original point, what you're better off being overly cautious, overly sensitive, too soft, rather than too hard, especially straight out of the gate. So just start off slow, start off soft, and then you can increase the intensity with the rolling, with the pinches, with the squeezes, just depending on what she really enjoys. And same thing with the mouth. So obviously licking, whether it's like up and down flicks with your tongue, up and down the nipple, or especially the underside, always seems to get a really good reaction. And also just like circles around the areola as well with your tongue. I won't demonstrate that enough because this video is already a bit weird enough, but a lot of it just tends to be good broad techniques that tend to work with most women and most women enjoy. And it's really just up to the intensity. And the intensity will depend on her and where she is that day. You know, it'll change from day to day, even with the same woman as well. So plenty of feedback every time you're with them is going to make for the best session for both of you. So the other thing would be sucking as well. That's the other one we haven't touched on. So sucking is another one. And again, sucking can also progress from sucking to nibbling. And again, like I said, to biting. If she's into that, go for it. Women will know better than you as well what they enjoy. So listen up and prepare to follow instructions. So anyway, that's been the video, guys. That's pretty much everything for the breast massage series for now. This video and the last two videos on the channel were all to do with the breast massage techniques. And this one is really, in the big scheme of things, with the very long routine that we've given you guys, what we've really done is incorporated a lot more sort of foreplay techniques into the massage now. So that's where this breast massage series has been a little bit different, because we are starting to really incorporate more just purely sexual sort of techniques into the massage, rather than not as much of the healing. Although this sort of work can definitely be healing with people, this is getting a bit more into just being very arousing and sort of building up to that orgasm, which we'll get to in the next video. So different ways to help your woman get an amazing orgasm. If you guys have originally agreed to that before the massage, yeah, the next video will be on different ways where you can actually finish that off and give her an amazing orgasm after a very long, very loving and very tender, really, really good massage. I'm struggling to think of words, but yeah, I'm just going to end the video. Feel free to jump on the channel. I promise I speak better in my other videos, so feel free to jump over there and have a look and check out all the other techniques we have over there, whether you want to massage the feet, the legs, the hips, the butt, the stomach, the back, the shoulders, the neck, or if you want to progress also too, there's loads of videos as well on breast massage techniques, yoni, vulva massage techniques. It's all covered over there, so feel free to like the video as well, and we'll see you guys in another video back again tomorrow, yeah, for the orgasm techniques. So that'll be fun. We'll see you guys then.